You are probably aware that at the most basic level, all information that is processed by a computer is in binary code. That's a sequence of ones and zeros. Each digit of information, that is, each 1 or 0, is known as a bit. When working with binary data, you rarely access each bit individually. Instead, the bits are placed into groups of 8. A group of 8 bits is known as a byte. Bytes are usually the most basic element of binary data that you will work with in C#. As well as bits and bytes, there are several other units of binary data. A nibble is 4 bits. A kilobyte is 1024 bytes. A megabyte is 1024 kilobytes. A gigabyte is 1024 megabytes. A terabyte is 1024 gigabytes. And a petabyte is 1024 terabytes. It's important to note that these definitions are not consistent across all programming languages and computers. These are just the most common definitions. In this lesson, you'll work with binary data and the byte data type. To begin, open the StableBase project from your Sample Files folder. The StableBase project is able to store pictures in its database. These pictures are stored as binary data. Expand the app_data folder in the Solution Explorer and double-click stablebase.mdf. The database is opened in the Database Explorer window. Now expand Tables, right-click on the Horse table, and click Show Table Data from the shortcut menu. The table's data is displayed. Notice the Horse Picture field. Horse Picture is marked as binary data. You're going to extract this binary data and display it on the page. Return to the Solution Explorer by clicking its tab under the Database Explorer. Now open the code behind file of getPicture.aspx. This page's purpose is to extract a picture from the database and display it to the user. The code to extract the record from the database is already in place. If you don't understand this code, refer back to Session 10 of the Essential Skills course in this series. Add a new line after the comment marker and type horse4image.horsePicture. The IntelliSense menu shows you that this field is a link.binary object. You will have to convert it into an array of byte variables before you will be able to do anything useful with it. Remove the code that you just added. Now add the following code to extract the byte values from the horse picture field. Byte, begin square brackets, end square brackets, image, bytes equals horse4image dot horsepicture dot toArray. This code extracts the binary data from the database into an array of byte values. Most of the methods that work with binary data in the .NET framework require byte arrays like this one. Next, you'll need to add some code to display the image. Add the following code on the next line. Response.content type equals image/JPEG. This tells the user's web browser that the data it is receiving from the web server should be interpreted as a JPEG image. Now add the following code on the next line. Response.BinaryWrite image bytes response.end. This code writes the byte array into the web server's response to the user's web browser. Now let's test your code. View horses.aspx in your web browser. This page makes use of the getPicture.aspx page to display images for each horse. Click any of the View Details links, and you can see that your code is extracting and displaying the images correctly. You're going to revisit these skills in more depth in Lesson 12.2. At this stage, you just need to understand that binary data can be stored in a byte array. In later lessons, you're going to use byte arrays to encrypt, compress, and convert binary data. Close your web browser now, and close Visual Studio. You've now completed Lesson 2.4. Use the Byte class.